We're all going through this historic moment together, but in isolation. I want to feel more connected. I want to use this time and technology to connect in deeper ways. I invited 50 total strangers to my Boom Boom Zoom, but only one will have a real in-person date when this is all over. Find out who on 50 Blind Dates with Melissa DuPrey.
Okay, 6 o'clock. Let's see who we got. Who's on the other end? Let's see who it is. How are you? How you doing?
I'm doing great. You look even better.
Thank you. It's been a wild ride. I'm giving you all the quarantine looks, the quarantine waves.
And listen, if you can do this in the quarantine situation right now, I give more kudos than anything.
I think part of what I really like to advocate for is a little bit of self-care. And self-care does not look like this. It doesn't look like doing your hair. I just happen to need a boost in my connection to myself.
Right.
But self-care to me today looked like a nap at 2:30 because I just gonna tell me no. So how you holding up? Tell me about yourself. What's going on?
I'm a stand-up comedian, actor, inspiring actor. Recently just moved to LA in January to pursue the acting career and to expand my comedy more. I'm originally from Gary, Indiana.
Yes.
Came back home to spend time with my son, family. So I've been here for about a month. I'm probably gonna shoot back to LA Tuesday. I'm a Instagram influencer type situation. I do skits and stuff like that funny skits on Instagram, social media. So that takes up a lot of, I won't say it takes up a lot of my time, but it takes up a little bit of my time while I'm doing what I'm doing.
What's the hardest part of that process? I think a lot of people romanticize the idea of being an Instagram star and they don't really know how hard it is. Can you tell somebody who's wanting to start, this is the thing that I learned that you must do?
Right. Well, the one thing that I would say to a person that's trying to be an Instagram influencer or someone who is trying to really be relevant or be really known on Instagram, I would say the most thing that killed me was being consistent.
Oh yeah. Consistency is a thing. It's very real, and that's where all the willpower and discipline comes in, because you can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't have consistency, aka the discipline to keep going on the long term, that's what's gonna set you apart.
It's not about talent. Talent gets you, to the next level, but it's not even about talent no more. It's basically about who you know and the numbers. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
So I just had a 35th birthday.
Okay.
In March.
Happy belated.
Yes, thank you. I have a fur baby. I have a dog. Douglas, come here. This is Dougie.
Oh, okay. There we go.
This is Douglas.
Douglas.
Yeah.
Hey, Douglas.
So how old's your son?
He's 4.
Oh, a little baby.
Yeah, he's 4. He's 4. Yeah, I actually have full custody of him, and so he's been here since I left, and to make that transition, because I basically wanted to move to LA, get myself all the way situated, get a place to stay and stuff like that, and then get his school and stuff out there, see where I can put him in school at, see who I can, those type of things, connect him with.
I'm not a parent. I desperately wanted to, and I think God had other plans for me. So I'm always curious to know, how has parenting grown you? What has been the biggest lesson you've learned as being a full-time parent?
Oh my God, man. It'll help you mature fast, and it'll help you save money quicker.
You ain't throwing away money frivolously, right?
Oh my God. So, I mean, and especially the money part is just a lot of situations when before I had a child, I could take that money and then go spend it on some shoes or something. But now I gotta, be like, I gotta spend this on my son, and take care of my son type. It changes my dynamics everyday life, because now I got a mouth to feed. So now it helps with my business aspect of everything. So now I think about business a lot different, it helps you with a sense of urgency because you're not the only person that's trying to eat, your son got to eat too.
So I imagine this also kind of changes your priorities or your perceptions of like what you look like in a partner or how you spend time with other people. So has that also influenced or like dictated how you get involved with people?
You mean you when it comes to
dating?
Dating. I don't. Well, first, I need to make sure she is at a space to where mentally like maturity. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women. For example, I've dated a woman who didn't like the fact that my son was with me all the time, or didn't like the fact that, okay, my son stays with me. So it's not like you can just come over and just be all willy-nilly. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to, if you do come over here and we are dating, then I'm going to make sure you are, on that level enough to meet my son.
I don't shy away from dating single fathers because I feel like they have gotten to a point where they know where they're spending their time, they know where they're spending their energy, and they don't have time for bullshit.
Well, first thing first, I run off of vibes. Like, I think the vibes would have to be set, accordingly before we get into the whole nine of who you are, where you from, what you do for a living, how many kids you got, how much do you wash up, like how much, what I'm saying, a lot of those things. So if I meet you and like say if we're in a grocery store and I meet you and I say that you are attractive and I'm gonna approach you. What?
The way that Keith yells at his son is my parenting style. What?
Come here.
That face.
Come here.
That face.
Come here.
Hi, friend. Hi, what are you up to? Look at this dinosaur shirt. Hello, friend. What's your name?
Hayden.
Oh my goodness, hi Hayden. Are you having a good time? You playing with your cousins?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you letting them win?
Yeah.
Are you playing nice?
Yes.
Okay. You're not lying, right?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. No. Go up. I'm still talking right now.
Bye,
Okay?
Hayden. See you later. Find me on Instagram. DM me.
DM me. Go. All right. See you later. Love you. All right. Okay.
I love you. I love babies. Oh my God.
Yeah. His name's Kalen.
Hayden. I heard Hayden. I'm sorry.
He says he picks how he wants to say it at times.
How do you connect with somebody? How do you actually start to like? What draws you and be like to say like I'm gonna keep talking to this person?
Well, okay. So, like, say for instance, me and you just met on Tinder, okay, and now we do this.
Just met on Tinder and we're video chatting. Yes.
We're video chatting. So the fact that we just went into a conversation, and to me, I feel like it was a little natural, and I don't think it was like, okay, we're trying to force an issue. Like, okay, conversation number one, okay, what do you like? Conversation number two, like, how many kids? It's a natural conversation that we're having.
I'm a person that's out. If I'm out, like I'm gonna approach somebody else. I ask other people to dance. I don't wait for people to come to me.
And that's the thing I love
You know?
that's the thing I love about a woman. I love that about a woman, because a lot of times a woman won't approach you because they may feel like you're intimidating. I just love a female who is just confident and be like, hey, listen, I saw you over there looking at me, but I was really looking at you. I need you to put your number in my phone right now. We can talk about this later. Oh, that blows me off my feet. Like, you can have my number. Here go my
I'm gonna
bank.
use that. I'm gonna use that now from now on. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you borrow that. You can borrow that, but I don't think I don't think you will be able to use that. You know, especially if we start dating, then you might not need to use that.
Well, you're right. I'll hold on to that one. I'll just put it in my back pocket.
When is the like, how do you know that the time frame is the right time frame to be like, okay, I'm gonna get.
Oh, what's the right time to approach me for sex? Is that the question?
No, not well.
Yeah.
Not for me, but like for you. Like, say for instance, if you are in tune with a guy, what would be the perfect time to be like, okay, it can happen now?
That would be anytime I'm not on day 1 of my period.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I can see why you say that. Okay.
Anytime I'm not on day 1 of my period. Day 1, you can catch me rocking in a corner, curled up in a ball, screaming for life.
Right. So day 3, it can go down. So, okay, so how does that work for you? Like, it's not gonna be Bloody Mary all over the place? Or like, what, do you know how to stop it up when you get in the shower or something? Like, how do you do that?
I wear a Diva cup. I use a Diva cup. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't. You gotta school me. School me.
I love explaining to somebody the Diva cup. You know, I just don't. Vaginas in general are explored or talked about enough, so I always want to center talking about the female reproductive system.
It's a little rubber cup that I put inside of me. It opens up and it cups all the blood coming out of my cervix. So while that's in there, I could still technically like be penetrated because it'll just move it around and it won't come out. But like, you might bump into it. But that might feel nice for you. Who knows, you know?
You better go ahead and give me this knowledge, girl, because I'm writing everything. I'm getting it. I'm in here. I'm ready.
The way that he whipped out his notes showed me that he was eager to learn all about her.
How do you feel about sex on the first date?
There's no stigma behind whether it's a first date, the first time I know them, or that it's the first date and I've known them for years. Because again, we're consenting adults. So I don't feel a particular way about it. I just have not, I can't remember the last time that's happened, because in order for me to really enjoy that physical intimacy, I really need to like be attached somehow. Something has had to attach me. Keith, it's been wonderful talking to you. I wish I could talk to you forever, but I have to jump on another call in 5 minutes.
No, I'm a little jealous now. Now I'm jealous because you leading me to go kiki and ha and hoo with another dude that you're not even gonna like. All right,
It's been wonderful. Nice. Thank you so much.
And I'm
thank you for saying yes to this. I know you could be doing anything. Thank you for pulling time away from your family for me and connecting with me. I'm so excited to learn more about you.
All right, hon. Go ahead and handle your business.
Take care of yourself. So much love to you.
You too.
Bye to Kaylin.
All right.
Bye.
You know, Keith is just so intriguing to me. I really felt that he had authentic, genuine energy, even though he's in front of the camera or a content creator, an actor like myself. And it's just really hard to find that vibe and find that interest. And I think that there was something so genuine and sweet and inviting about him. There's really nothing that I saw as a flag or anything. So I'm going to say, yeah, I keep him on the list. Let's see what happens.
Good night, mis amores.
I can't wait to see who we have tomorrow in the Boom Boom Zoom.